Hi, welcome to Patreon and welcome to Crafting with April. If you're seeing this video, you are a Project Kit subscriber, and I am going to show you from start to finish how to create this project. The first thing you want to do is come over to craftingwithapril.co, and you want to come to the project kit. Now you may have to log in, just log in, and then come to the project kit page. Scroll down to the tutorial. We have just started this, and so this is the first kit. And if you were lucky enough to get this kit, you are the first people to enjoy this kit. So you're going to click on the file, and it is going to download for you. I am on a Mac, so it goes to my download folder. If you're on Google Chrome, you'll see in the bottom left-hand corner your downloads. You're just going to go, and you're on a Windows computer, you're going to right-click, and you are going to extract that file. Now, I'm on a Mac, so mine is automatically done for me. I am going to go into Design Space and go to a new project, and then you're going to click Upload. And I have already done this, but you're going to click Upload, and then you're going to browse for wherever you downloaded and unzip that folder. You're going to get it. It's going to have the zipper. You're going to right-click. You're going to extract it, and it's going to create another folder with the exact same name, but this one won't have a zipper on it. So that's the one you're looking for, one that does not have a zipper. And then you're going to come in, and you're going to bring that in. And once you have it, then you're going to name it and tag it however you want to remember so that you can look it up later on. And you're going to save that project. And once you save it, it's going to be the first one here. You're going to click on that, and you're going to insert that image. Now, this one is coming in at about 6 inches by 5.75. For your t-shirt, I have provided enough iron-on for you to do this project up to about 9.5 inches, which is a good size for an extra large t-shirt or a bag or anything of that nature. So just decide what you want to put it on. You were given a t-shirt for this project, so you can go up to about 9.5 inches and you should be good. So, but for just this tutorial, I'm just going to do mine about, I don't know, 6.5 inches. So I'm just going to size it. So get your size, and then you're going to click Save, and you're going to save your file. And I'm going to save it to Wear Pink and hit Save. Now my file is ready to go, and I can come back to it at any time from my projects. I'm going to click on Make It. And the next thing you want to do is to make sure that you can change your material size. There's not a 10 by 10 in there, and that's what you were provided. So you can select 11 by 11 if you want. It'll be just fine. And make sure that you click on Mirror for both of your mats. You want to make sure that you mirror this, okay? And then you're going to hit Continue. Then you're going to select your Cricut and your material. Now the black that you were provided is just going to be your basic iron-on. So I'm going to go to iron-on. If you're on an Explore Air or Air 2, you can use your dial and just go to iron-on. And you notice that it says to make sure that you're mirrored. You place your material shiny side down on the mat, okay? And then you're going to hit Cut. So let's go on over. I'm going to cut. I'm not going to make you guys watch it cut, but you're going to do this for both mats, okay? And once it's cut, we'll come back and I'll show you the weeding process. One thing I forgot to mention, and I wanted to point that out, when you go to your pink mat, make sure you select your material and you go to Glitter Iron-On. So you may have to search for that. So I'm just going to type in glitter because that is the product. And I am looking for Glitter Iron-On. So this is the one you're going to select for that mat. Make sure that you have it right. Glitter iron on this one and iron on for the black. You do not want to make the mistake of cutting your black on that glitter because you'll cut through your carrier sheet, and you don't want to cut through to the other side of your carrier. You want to make sure that you have something to transfer this to your item with. So let's go ahead and cut, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, I'm back. I have cut mine. And if you'll notice, if you cut on your pink, there's a lot of area that would be wasted. So I am basically just going to trim as closely as I can to my project and save some of this iron-on, because as you know, we can get smaller pieces out of our designs. Now, I'm not going to completely disconnect that eye that's right there, and the reason being is we want it to stay aligned and in place so we don't have to piece everything together. So if you want to do that, you can. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. But I like to save what I can. And the pink glitter, it had a little bit of waste on there, so I can cut some hearts or something. Plenty of things. I can get more ribbons out of that. Several different things. So make sure that you weed and you get everything. The center of your pea, don't leave that in there. And that looks good. That's weeded. So now let's move over to the black. And again, if you want to cut out a small area here and save that for another project, another time, something that you might be able to punch something out of, or you could even use your die cuts and cut a piece out. You never know, whatever you need a small piece for. And then we're just going to weed the black. Now the black is your base, and it is the color that you're going to put down first. And line it up. Let's just go ahead and get all the weeding done. And I'm just using, this is a weeding tool. I don't even remember where I got it. I want to say Brilliant Vinyl. And I got it for popping air bubbles, but it does a good job weeding. But you can use any weeding tool. Your Cricut weeding tools work fine too. Just tweezers, whatever you have. Just make sure you don't leave anything behind. The middle of those letters. And we're only, on this ribbon portion, we're only leaving the outline. So you want to pull out the centers of those ribbon pieces. Because our pink is going to go in there. And that's how this is how we layer without the bulk. Not getting that bulk and making it heavy so that your iron-on is all one layer. And that's basically what this kit is about, is to teach you how to layer iron-on rather than stacking it. Because you could certainly put the glitter on top of this black. It won't hurt anything. However, you can't put the black on top of the glitter. It won't stay. It might appear to stay, but it won't. And that's another portion of this tutorial. You always want to make sure that your base is a correct base. You don't want to use a specialty vinyl for your base. You can't, like patterned iron-on, you cannot put patterned iron-on even on top of patterned iron-on. It won't stay. It may appear to stay, but eventually it will lift off. And what we're attempting to do today is we're going to line this up like so. And this portion will be all one layer, but it's going to look like we layered it. Yeah, I have to get that layered up better. But we're only going to do one layer at a time. I'm just going to peel those apart. I just wanted you guys to see what we're going to achieve. I'm going to get the Easy Press and my mats, and I'll be right back with you guys. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you, whenever you're doing iron-on, if you come to Cricut.com, you can come over and type in the Easy Press recommended settings will pop up, and you can click on that. And if you come here, there's a interactive quick reference guide. So what we're going to do is you're going to select what you're going to iron on. And we're just going to do first our black, which is every day. And we're going to select what we're putting this on. And I'm just going to say cotton because it's a shirt. I'm actually going to be using a pillowcase, I think, for this, but that's okay. It's still cotton. And I am going to be using my Easy Press mat, and it's going to tell me to pre-wash. It's going to tell you everything that you need to do to your garment or your medium to put, or your item to put your medium on. And for this, it's telling me to peel warm. It wants me to pre-wash without fabric softeners and dryer sheets, things like that. And my first temp is going to be 315, and it's going to be preheat for 5 seconds, apply gentle pressure for 30 seconds, and flip the material and press it for 15 seconds. And that's probably a really good idea if you're just doing the one iron-on and you're just doing this on a shirt. But we're going to change it up just a little bit. The main thing that I want to look at is the temperature here. So let's go over to the Easy Press and the mats, and let's start ironing on. And remember, if you're using one layer and everything is the same, please follow the instructions they give you. You shouldn't have any problems. But I am going to show you a way to layer this and what you need to do and what changes you need to make in order to iron on. While I'm here, we're just going to go ahead and look up our glitter, and it's at 330 degrees. So there's a 15-degree difference in between our two materials. So we'll take care of that while we're over there as well. Hey guys, I'm back. Let's see if I can get a little bit better focus here. And this is what I call my test dummy. This is my pillowcase, and I mark what's what and different colors and things, and when I wash it just to see how things hold up. And that's what I'm using today because I want to try my test dummy with my layered vinyl. And so I'm just preheating my fabric, and in your case it's going to be your shirt or whatever you decided to put your iron on. Again, the shirt is there for you if you want to use that, but you don't have to use it. You can put whatever you want. I am using my Cricut Easy Press mat and what I call my test dummy. And then I am going to place, and if you're doing this on a shirt, the easiest thing to do that I have found is to fold your shirt. Let me grab one. I have one that's a different color. Let's go with the green one. So I have the shirt, and what you want to do is fold it shoulder to shoulder at the collar and down here at the sleeves. And then, I apologize, this is one of my husband's work shirts. He wants something on. It looks like he's got some lint on it. But anyway, you're going to fold that in half, and you are going to press right in the center. Just give it a few seconds to press is all it needs. And that's going to create a line for you to show you where center is, okay? And I can probably do it with my test dummy here. I was working with some chipboard and it's getting everywhere. I thought I had most of it cleaned up. So I've got a center line. And that's just going to give me a cross to show me where to put that. Now what I do is I take I want to make sure you don't have any hangers on from the center of your letter stuck to your carrier. I am lining up the edge of this to the other edge, and I'm going to give it a press. Don't fold it sticky side, you won't get it apart, but that's going to give me a center line here. So then all I have to do is line up my center lines on there with the center line here, and I know that I will get it on straight, okay? And you can iron directly on this carrier, but I still like to use my Cricut mat. So I've got my easy press set at 315, and it's a little bit small. This is the baby, and I'm just going to hit my timer. But I am not going to iron this for the entire time. Remember I said we were going to do some adjusting? That's what we're going to do. We're going to adjust. As a matter of fact, I am going to iron directly on there, but I'm only going to do it for a second. You notice that that was not even 5 seconds. I just want enough for it to stick to my garment. That's it, okay? I'm going to get rid of that carrier. Then I'm going to bring this one in. And the reason we do that, and this will not stay if you leave it like this, is because it will draw up a little bit. And I want to be able to get this piece in there without it drawing up on me, because I want that to line up. If it draws up too much, then this will be on top of it, or it won't line up and it won't fill in. So now that I have that placed, I don't want to go and iron directly on this now because the black is not protected. So you'll either want to put this carrier sheet back on there to protect it all and iron it that way, or that's when your mat comes in. Also, if you'll notice that my carrier is laying on this black, if I iron it just like that with this carrier piece on there, it's going to leave a line in that heat transfer. So you don't want it to do that. This mat will keep it from doing that. And again, I'm just going to give it a few seconds. I'm going to iron this just enough for that glitter to stick, because I'm not even at the same temp. Remember, we had to go up to 330 for the glitter. So I'm just going to heat that up. And I don't know, that was maybe 10-15 seconds. And I am going to make sure that it's stuck. Not all the way, but enough for me to peel this off. That's all I want. Just want to get rid of the carriers. Now I'm going to go up to the 330 degrees on my temperature. There we go, 330. And 30 seconds. Now I want to protect that while I iron it on. So I'm going to use this protective mat. And as soon as this gets up to temp, and it's almost there, the Easy Press 2 heats up really fast, guys. And this is the perfect size for the 9x9, but you can do it with the small one as well. And there we go. And now we're going to place it on and press our green button. And we're just going to hold it with a little bit of pressure. You don't have to have a whole lot of pressure. Tons of pressure is not key to making your iron-on stick. Overheating is not a good idea. And that's why we only did it for a few seconds. And now we're doing our maximum temp for the correct amount of time, 30 seconds. And this is why I'm not going to press on the back. Now, if you're having a problem and it's not sticking well, yes, you want to press the back side as well. But this is not Cricut vinyl. It's Caesar that I sent to you. So you will definitely not need to probably press the back. Only if it looks like it's not sticking to you. And I am heating this down here at the bottom just a little bit. It may be a little off camera. And we're at about 5 more seconds and we'll be done. And like I said, the reason that I'm not going to, that's a little warm, I am not going to press the back is this looks good. I can see the fabric line in between, so it's on there. Nothing looks like it's coming up or lifting. And that's how you layer your HTV. So guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me. You can add me to your Facebook friends. That's the easiest and the quickest way to get me, should you need anything. And you can also ask me in the Facebook group. So you guys enjoy that file, enjoy the tutorial. I will get your shout outs on YouTube. If you have not given me your blog, your Etsy shop, your Stampin' Up, your Close to My Heart, whatever it is that you want shouted out on YouTube, please email that to me and get it off to me as quickly as you possibly can. Thanks. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you for the next project kit next month.